Malaysia to reduce fuel subsidies as inflation weakens. Government turns to tackling deficit after pandemic spending. Malaysia is phasing out gas and diesel subsidies as inflation eases, working to reduce expenditure that ballooned during the coronavirus pandemic and rebuild government finances. Fuel subsidies put a cap on prices, with the government covering any excesses. The retail price of the commonly used gasoline, RON 95, is currently fixed at 2 ringgit and 5 cents per litre, about 20% of the price of gasoline in neighbouring Singapore. Malaysia set aside 70.3 billion ringgit to 15.9 billion for subsidies in its 2022 budget. According to Malaysia Rating Corp, 74% of which was for fuel subsidies. Crude oil prices have soared since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, deepening Kuala Lumpur's burden. Subsidies made up only 4% of the country's budget 20 years ago, but the expansion of fuel subsidies raised that figure to 25% in 2023. Malaysia's fiscal deficit is a factor in the depreciation of the ringgit. At the Tax Council meeting on July 22nd, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim said that the rationalization of fuel subsidies was necessary to reduce government debt. According to local newspaper The Star, he refrained from saying when gasoline subsidies would be reduced, but many in the market think it could happen as early as October to December. The government will abolish handout subsidies in general and instead consider those targeted at low-income households. The move to draw down subsidy stems from a calming trend in inflation. The consumer price index for January to May rose 1.8% on the year, slowing from the more than 3% year-on-year increase in the same period of 2023.
இந்தியர்களின் இதய குரல் மக்களோசை.